A two-car crash in Anne Arundel County has claimed the life of a Crofton man.
And police say he was a customer getting a ride with an Uber driver at the time of the accident. WMAR 2 News' Jeff Hager joins us now with more on the incident. Jeff?
Well, Kelly, it happened along Route 3 in Annapolis, or I should say on Annapolis Road in Gambrills on Thursday afternoon, and an onlooker had no idea it was his friend who had died in the crash.
There's another car down inside that pit, down over the guardrail.
Workers at the Gambrills Service Center could only look on helplessly as a car ignited in flames after a car southbound on Crain Highway struck a Toyota Corolla, which had been eastbound on Route 175.
I heard a bang. I didn't think anything of it. We hear a lot of bangs on Route 3, but then I started smelling something burning, so I looked outside and saw a car on fire.
It wasn't until later Thursday evening, after Mike Clark had watched the NFL draft, that he looked online and learned the person who had died in the back of that car, operated as an Uber ride, was a regular customer and good friend, 28-year-old Raymond Cartucci, who had been planning to get married in October.
Getting ready to get married, great guy, just moved by a golf course down in Crofton, fixing up the house. Just always a pleasure to come in. Him and his dad would come here and just talk. And we would talk sports, we'd talk cars, whatever. We would talk about family.
Despite his own serious injuries, the Uber driver was able to get out of the car, and paramedics transported him to shock trauma. An initial investigation determined the driver of the other car, 44-year-old Heather Boyer, had failed to remain in a single lane and made an unsafe lane change, causing the crash. A crash which robbed a young Uber customer of his life, leaving a friend behind who had witnessed the aftermath with a helpless feeling that he could not somehow save his life.
Wish I could go back in time and do something. There was just nothing that we could do.
The driver found at fault in the crash, and her 63-year-old passenger only suffered minor injuries. It'll now be up to the state's attorney's office to determine what, if any, charges she'll face once an investigation is completed.